Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. And today I want to talk to you about how to give your ex-spouse something if you're divorced and you still want them to get something after you die. Okay? Before I do that though, if this or anything else is relevant to you, you have more questions, you need some help with estate planning or probate, please go to estatemeeting.com. You can set up a time to talk with us over the phone or in person for free, estatemeeting.com. All right. So, as always, this topic comes from an unfortunate phone call that I had with a potential client today who was inquiring about trying to get some life insurance proceeds from a life insurance company. Her ex-spouse had passed away, and the company was denying her the assets, the money, even though she was listed as the beneficiary on the policy. And this is important because although she was listed as the beneficiary on the policy, just as if you are listed in a will and then you are divorced, the divorcing spouse is treated as if they have predeceased the decedent. What does that mean? If you are the ex-spouse and you are on a life insurance policy or in a will in particular, you are cut out. No matter what that policy says, no matter what that will says, you are cut out. All right? Unless, by the way, you take some additional measures. What are those additional measures? There are really two main ways that you can do it. Way number one is if you include this information in the divorce decree. So, for example, if in this specific example, the divorce decree would have said the ex-spouse is entitled to the insurance proceeds from policy number XYZ12475. Then, upon the death of the person, then that ex-spouse would have likely been entitled to those proceeds because they are in fact the result of the settlement of that divorce. The other way that you can do it is the person who, in this case, there was no animosity. Apparently the spouse that had passed away was actually intending on giving this money to the ex-spouse so that they could take care of things. They had not all divorces are mean and nasty. The other way that you can do it, by the way, is to sort of re-up your commitment to the will or to the beneficiary in this circumstance. And what that means is you could go to the life insurance policy and reassign your ex-spouse as the beneficiary on that policy. You could do a codicil to your will, reaffirming the fact that you want this or that to go to your ex-spouse after the divorce is final. The law says that once you're divorced, that's when those things cut off. But if you reaffirm that those wishes or those things that you want to do, then you can sort of re-up the things that you wanted to do to give that ex-spouse those assets. All right. This is just another classic example of a way that sort of lack of knowledge can have really unintentional consequences down the road, and unintentional consequences in a way that you cannot fix. There's no way to get these life insurance proceeds for this ex-spouse, even though apparently the ex-spouse that died wanted this person to actually get those proceeds. So it doesn't always work out the way that you want. There aren't always a lot of answers or ways to fix things. That's why it's important to talk to someone and make sure that you understand what you're doing before you just assume everything is right. All right, that's it. If you want some help with this or with anything else related to estate planning or probate, we would love to talk to you. Please go to estatemeeting.com. You can set up a time to talk with us over the phone or in person for free, estatemeeting.com. All right, I'm Christopher Small. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you know somebody that needs to hear it, please share it with them. If you are someplace that you can subscribe, please hit that subscribe button. And if you have a question or comment, please leave it. I will respond. That is it. As always, thank you so much for your time. And thank you so much for your attention. I appreciate you. And I will be here again to talk to you tomorrow.